we lost a lot of guys, we lost a lot of talent on the men's side, we lost a lot of talent on the women's side, and just trying to overcome those losses was going to be a priority as we moved into the fall season. And as we've kind of progressed now in this fall, we've worked towards the long game, not the short game. Losing dual meets is a challenge. We don't want to have a losing culture or breed that. We don't think that we have that here. But we talk a lot about the process. We talk a lot about focusing on what we can do on a daily basis to get better. And we've done that so far, taking our licks early in the season with some of the best teams in the nation, a couple of Division I programs as well on the women's side. But those things are going to make us better and going to help us grow, and we've definitely moved along from the off season to now to where we're at, where we've positioned ourselves to be really successful at the end of the year. We've been pretty fortunate with our women's program as it's kind of developed over the last few years. National rankings wise, it's fun to see national rankings getting selected in the top 25 preseason. I actually felt a little bit slighted that we didn't get ranked higher, and that's something that we're working on, kind of proving that we deserve to be ranked in the top tier, not just in the top 25, but the top tier of the top 25. We've got a really strong group of freshmen. We have 5 ladies that came in that were recruited very heavily that are impacting our program already. We have 6 total women, and they're doing a good job of impacting at an attitude level. We want to get to the point where when it matters in February and March, those people will be ready to rock and really, really impact our program and put us solidly where we want to be on that top tier, with the rest of the nationally ranked teams that are up in the top 5, year after year. So the juniors and seniors are a big group. They outweigh our freshmen and sophomores, and that hasn't happened in years past. So now we've got a big group of upperclassmen that help lead that energy, help create it, and have helped manifest the culture that we want. And now the younger people are just adding to that. So our women in particular on the senior side, we've got a number of standout student athletes that have been around for a number of years. Amanda Stiegel, she's been a leader for our program, has been in nationals now for the last 3 years, really impacted that being an All-American. But she's just the starting point when it comes to athletic performance, when it comes to what we do in the weight room, what we do in the pool, what we do outside the pool in our dry land exercises, what they do as like just a culture and attitude-wise. You got a number of people between Colleen Hoke, who's one of our distance swimmers and sprint freestylers. You've got that with Brittany Borzik, who's a sprint freestyler and breaststroker. You've got that with Maria Milner, who works super hard in the pool and leads by example. We just have a wide variety of people on our team who are in that senior class that are really impactful. And then, you look at the juniors, there's such a big class. You talk about Hannah Cedarholm, who's just been incredible since she, arrived on campus, recruited herself to come here, and now she's, the Euler Female Student Athlete of the Year. And that's really cool because she's still got 2 years left. As coming off the sophomore year to be named that is quite an accomplishment. And we're just looking for more big things from them because they are such a big group. They are impacting what we do here as a program, not just in the water, but outside the pool as well. And we're just hoping that continues. Sky's the limit because guys at the collegiate level start to really develop as they hit the weight room. And most of these guys just haven't been in the weight room yet on a consistent level. And so once they do that, the sky's the limit. So right now, it's not a transitional year, but it's certainly a year to add, improve, get better. And that's what we're at right now. We're slowly coming along, and we won't really feel the impact of what our guys are capable of until probably December. And when they see that, I think that's where they're gonna start understanding how they scratch the surface, and how they can dig a little bit deeper and get better. If you come and watch a swim practice, you're probably gonna get pretty confused pretty fast. I think if you come and watch a lot of athletic practices, you're gonna see some weird stuff going on. But swimming and diving in particular, they're not sports that people are really accustomed to. You see major sports on TV, you see swimming and diving once every 4 years. And so it's really easy to follow along when you have an announcer. It's really hard to follow along when you don't know what's going on. And so when you come to practice, and if you watch through the windows here at the sink, you're probably gonna see a lot of really strange things going on. You may see some of these things that are called power towers, and the power towers are just pulleys driving people back and forth and just pulling weight, trying to gain power and speed. So you're gonna see a lot of really high quality stuff. You're gonna see coaches that are really engaged with what they're doing with their athletes. And you're just gonna see a lot of race pace, event specific needs being filled, which to most people, they don't understand that, and that's okay. But for us, it's really important that we're accommodating the needs to get better and, following a process. Findlay is one of those places it's special. It's different. I don't think a lot of student athletes go to different programs and see what they see here. You walk around campus, you see people who are super friendly. That's what I tell them, is that Findlay is it's a family-oriented place. It's you're not going to feel super confined because it's not a super small school, but you're not going to be a statistic because it's not a big school. So you get everything in between, and you get the most value out of your education that you possibly can. We've got great academic programs here that really help facilitate our needs. Those sell themselves. I don't even do anything. That's a big selling point, is you're going to get a first-rate education and a first-rate athletic experience here. We've got one of the smallest pools, probably one of the oldest pools in all of Division II, maybe even all of Division I and II. But it facilitates our needs, and I just talk about our program because honestly, it's about our culture, it's about our environment, and we want people who want to be here, and those people who want to be here make it easy for us to show up each day and love what we do. So coaching is a super easy thing when you have student athletes that are just super eager to wake up early in the morning before anybody else is even alert, anybody else is even aware that people are awake, and to be able to have that group of people be so engaged and so excited about what we do, that's what makes it special.